Hey there, tech fans. Today I'd like to show you the Oupes 1200W portable power station. This unit is great for your next camping trip, or maybe you're taking a long road trip with the family, or you want a backup power solution for your home in case you lose power during the next storm. This unit provides all the power you'll need to charge and operate all your thirsty portable devices when you're away from home or during that next blackout. Now, as part of this review, I'd like to start with a quick unboxing just to show you everything that's included with the unit, and then I'll talk a little bit about what the unit provides because there's a lot of portable power stations on the market, and this one has a lot of advanced features and functions that you may not find in other products. So I'll go through the specifications, but more importantly, I want to talk about how you use this unit and how it compares to other products on the market. So let's get started with the unboxing first. So when you pop open the box, you'll find the 1200-watt portable power station. It weighs 24 pounds, which may seem heavy, but it has a lot of energy, so it's a really good balance between portability and power. Also included with the kit is an AC charging unit. You can use this at home. You'll plug it into a wall outlet, plug the other end of that cable into the front of the unit, and in a couple of hours you can fully charge the product. Also included is a DC charging kit that you can use in your car. You'll plug this into your convenience outlet. The other end has the same connector as the AC unit, which plugs into the front of the unit and you can charge it from your car. Now, one caution, when you're charging it in your car, make sure your motor is running because this is going to draw a lot of power out of your battery. And if your car isn't running, you're going to use a lot of the electricity from your battery in the car. And you don't want to get into a situation where you pull so much power out of your battery that you can't actually start your car. So I like to charge this when I'm driving between locations or maybe when I'm heading out to that campsite. And then finally included is a full instruction manual that lists everything you'll ever want to know about the power station, how to charge it, what you can charge from it, how to take care of it. So always read through the manual to make sure you get the best value out of the product. All right, so let's talk about the power station a little bit first. So the unit has 992 watt hours of internal capacity, which can produce 1200 watts of external charging and operating capabilities that can surge to 3600 watts when you need it. And that's really important because a lot of portable power stations have a hard limit on how much power they can supply. And if you plug something in that draws a little bit more power than the unit can provide, you'll actually pop a breaker. With this one, it has surge protection built in, so if you plug in something like a drill or a blender or something with a compressor in it like a cooler, this unit can handle that initial surge when the unit first turns on and not pop the breaker. So I like the fact that it's got surge protection built in. Again, it's 24 pounds and it provides 3 different types of power. AC like in your home, DC like in your car, and USB, which is what you use to charge most of your portable devices. And the best part is you can use all 3 of those different power sources at the same time. So let's talk a little bit about the 3 things you should be concerned with when you're considering a portable power station. How do you charge it? What kind of battery chemistry is inside the unit to hold that charge? And then more importantly, once you've charged the unit and taken it on the camping trip, how do you use that power with external devices, again, to charge and operate those products? Well, the charging on this unit is pretty nice because you can charge it at home with an AC kit, you can charge it in your car with the DC kit, you can even charge it with a solar panel when you're out at the camping site. That's my favorite way to charge a portable power station because you'll set up a solar panel, point it at the sun, you'll drink in that sunlight, that solar panel will convert that to electricity, which charges the unit for free. So in a couple of hours, you can top this unit off at your camping site without being anywhere near an AC outlet. So all 3 methods work really well. The battery chemistry inside the unit is the very latest chemistry. It's lithium iron phosphate. Now, a lot of portable power stations on the market are still using the older lithium polymer batteries, which work okay, but the challenge with lithium polymer batteries is that they don't handle temperature changes really well. If it's hot or cold, you may have some problems with the unit working. They don't provide a lot of recharge cycles, so you may be limited to less than 300 recharge cycles. And again, they don't retain the charge for very long. So if you charge it on a Monday and you don't leave for the camping trip on a Saturday, you may not have enough power in the unit to actually use it. The lithium iron phosphate cells inside this unit handle those temperature differentials really well, so you can use it in hot weather, cold weather. You can charge it well over 3,000 times. It's got an incredibly long recharge cycle listing, and also it hangs on to the charge for quite some time. So charge it on a Monday, maybe you leave the following Monday, it's still got a full charge. So you're getting the latest battery chemistry inside the unit, which means if you think about the charge cycles, 3,000 plus charge cycles is like 10 years of use if you charged it every day, and you know you're not going to charge it every day, so you're going to get plenty of use out of the unit. Now, once you've charged it at home, in your car, off a solar panel, how do you use the power from the unit for external devices? And that's really important. So the first thing you'll notice are 3 AC ports right over there. And those can be used just like your home AC ports where you can plug a lamp or a charger or something else that you would plug into a wall outlet at home. Those 3 outlets together, again, provide 1200 watts of external power for anything you plug in that can surge to 3600 watts. Another big difference is that those AC outlets provide pure sine wave output. A lot of the portable power stations on the market, not this one but others, use a modified sine wave, which is not great for modern electronics. With this one, you're getting a pure sine wave, which is exactly what you're going to get at home. In addition to that, there's a DC port right here, just like in your car. So anything you plug into your convenience outlet in the car, you can plug in here, and that will deliver 12 volts at up to 10 amps, which is a lot of current for a 12-volt outlet. So if you have a car charger, plug it in there, you can use it, no worries whatsoever. But included are 2 barrel connections right there that you can use with a custom cable to directly charge other devices. And those barrel connections, again, provide 12 volts at up to 10 amps. So you've got 3 ways to actually charge off of the 12 volts DC. And you can actually find adapters for those barrel connections that turn them into another outlet like this one. So you could actually have 3 of the car outlets on the unit at the same time. And then finally, you'll find a collection of USB ports right below it over here. There are 2 full-sized USB-A ports and 2 full-sized USB-C ports. Now the USB-A ports are the older style. We've been using those really since the beginning of time with wall chargers. Anything you charge off of a wall charger with a USB-A port on it, you can plug in here and you can fully charge that unit. Those USB-A ports provide 5 volts at up to 3 amps, which is a lot of current. I mean, that's going to charge all your devices pretty quickly. But really the magic in the unit is around the USB-C connections, because that's the latest type of connector. And on here, there are 2 of them. One of them is a 60-watt port, and the other one is an 18-watt port. Now, the 60-watt port is a lot of power. 60 watts will charge laptops, it'll charge game consoles, it'll charge drone batteries. So both of those ports together can be used at the same time, along with the USB-A, along with the DC, and along with the AC. So you can plug a lot of different devices into the unit at the same time. And one final feature is that you can charge this and you can use those ports while you're charging it. So it gives you the ability to charge the internal batteries while you're charging external products as well, which is pretty cool. So all things being equal, you can charge it 3 different ways: at home, in your car, off a solar panel. You've got the latest battery chemistry inside, lithium iron phosphate, which provides well over 3,000 charge cycles, handles hot and cold weather really well, plus it'll hang on to the charge for a long time. Then once you have a charge and you take it out on your camping trip, you have a lot of different ways that you can use the power, again, to charge and operate all of your external devices. And the final thing I'll mention is on the rear of the unit, they've got a convenience light right here, which is great if you're out camping. And I didn't think I'd use that light that often, but it turns out it's really convenient. Just by tapping that button, I can turn it on, and it's got 3 different settings where it's on, it's got an SOS, it's got a strobe light. So in a lot of ways, it really gives you some useful work out of the battery through that light. You don't have to worry about having a flashlight in your tent. And the last thing I'll mention too, I said this already, but the last thing I'll mention is the display. This unit has a beautiful display in the front that will give you all the information you need to understand about the current status of the product. I don't have it charged right now, but that display will show you how much current's left in the battery, how much current you're using when things are plugged into the front of it. You can turn on the AC, the DC, and the USB on its own. So you have different switches you can turn on, so you don't have to turn the whole unit on and waste power when you're not using it. But that display is really powerful because it tells you, again, how much power is left in the unit, how much you're drawing out, how fast it's charging, and approximate time for how long you can use the unit based on the charge that's in there. Everything you need to get started is included with the kit. Plug it in, charge it up, take it on your next camping trip, and you'll have plenty of power out there in the wilderness, again, to charge and operate all of your thirsty portable devices. I like this unit an awful lot. I've been using it for a couple of weeks, and it's just been working great for me. So hopefully you found value in this review, and until next time, as always, thanks for watching.